Hello everybody, welcome back to my craft room. I'm so glad you're here. It's a beautiful day, and what am I doing today? Well, I saw a sunbeam on my kitchen floor upstairs, and all it did was highlight how dusty my floor is, so I had to get the heck out of there. So I came down here to the craft room, came running down here to the craft room. I think I'm going to call this the craft cave because there's no natural light in here to show off all the dust bunnies and the sunbeams. So yeah, I skedaddled out of there real fast before the cleaning bug hit me, because it never ends. It never ends. You see the dust in the sunbeam, next thing you know, you're vacuuming, you're washing, you're, ugh. Get out of there before it's too late, before it sucks you in. So here I am down in my craft cave, kind of like the bat cave, right? And what am I doing? Well, you guys have been working on something this week. It's taken me all week to get this far, but I am loving it. I'm going to show you what it is. First of all, we'll start with the very beginnings. I got this box from the thrift store. It's just an old wood box. It was really ugly, beat to heck. I primed it. This is just a priming coat on here. Took the hardware off. I couldn't take this piece off because it's like in there. But I took this piece off and gave it a good clean, a coat of primer. Oh, it's dusty in there. Get out of there. More dust. Oh. Oops, sorry. And yeah, it's just a simple box with a hinged lid that I'm gonna paint I don't know, a color. I haven't decided what color yet. But I thought, what am I gonna do with this box? I mean, anytime I see a box or a container or a tin of any kind, a basket, I just love them. I bring them home. I have hundreds of things like that. And do I have a purpose for all of them? No. But this one was going into the garbage because it was really rough and ugly. And I wanted to save it. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like this outline of where there was like a product label or something on it. Probably doesn't show up on the camera. I didn't sand it or anything. I just left it because I thought once I paint it, what I want to do is do a slow stitched topper on it. So this is what I've been doing this week. What do you guys think of that? That's me. I did that, you guys. I did this with me own little hands. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. Look at that. That box is going to look amazing. And I'm going to use it to, I was thinking I would make it into like a little sewing box. I could put little special dividers inside, you know, to hold my scissors and my pins and my whatever project I'm working on. I can hide things in these little boxes, and they're so beautiful. But yeah, this I just made out of felt. I have this stash of felt. It's in a old shoebox or something. Just random pieces I've picked up from the thrift store. I have, you know, other pieces I've grabbed from dollar stores, wherever. I grab it when it comes in. I love felt because it doesn't fray, and you can do so much with it. And I just cut out these little shapes, and then I started stitching them down any way that worked. I did a little bit of stem sort of type viney. It's just couched. It's just a piece of yarn. I could have used yarn. I used embroidery floss, and I think it's called couching when you just sew over it. I just sewed loops over it. And yeah, I haven't attached it yet because this isn't, I don't think I want my box to be white. I have trouble with white because it, first of all, it's very stark looking. Secondly, it shows the dirt, and I'm trying to run away from dirt. I don't want it. Don't want to see it. It can be in my vicinity. I just don't want to see it. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably paint this maybe a blue. I could do any color. I mean, look at all the colors in here. I love color. So I was excited when this just came. It just started. Let me show you how I started. I just cut out some shapes, and you can see I I drew these myself on this scrap of paper, and I just kind of played with the outline until it made a shape I liked. I cut them out. Here's my leaves, but really the leaves you don't even need a template for. And then I started making the flowers. So I thought it might be fun to bring you along on this project. I mean, I'm pretty far advanced on it now, this particular project, but there's a lot left to do. I want a blanket stitch all around it. I have to attach it to my box. How am I going to do that? What color am I going to paint it? How am I going to finish the inside? Maybe you'd like to come along for the ride. But because I'm already so far along on this, I thought maybe we could make a bookmark today, just using, you know, starting from the beginning. We'll make a felt bookmark just to show you how I went about getting this far on this project. I hope that's interesting for you. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead with it because I've enjoyed the process very much. So I thought maybe you'd like to come along too. So anyways, the very first thing I did was my flower shapes. I don't have a template. I probably do. I mean, there's a million things in this craft cave that I could probably trace around or something. Stencils. I know I have a ton of stencils, but I was just not into looking for all that stuff. So I just sat down and I started doodling. Now we could make the same shapes, but what if we tried something different on this bookmark? What if we made cats? Let's see. You know I love my cats. So I could just kind of do something like that. Maybe a head shape, couple ears, maybe a tail. Something like that. We could do that. What else could we do? Let's start with that. That's a good start. Actually, what our very first start should be is the base of our bookmark. So I'm looking at all my colors here. I have a lot of this baby blue. Got a whole roll of this baby blue. So we could start with that. That's a good place to start. Just gonna cut my string here. Take off the price tag. Let's see, I got it for $2.50 at the thrift store. This big chunk. Yeah, I've been looking at Pinterest, getting some inspiration for felt projects. And wow, there's a lot of really cool pictures. Wow, this is filthy. Look at that. Once you open it, ugh. But we'll use the other side, that's fine. We could make it double it. Okay, so I'm gonna need, if that's the case, I'm gonna need 2 pieces. So I'm just gonna lay it down on my table. Let's fold it over, because once I cut it, I'll have 2 pieces. And I'm gonna take a pencil and my old ruler. how big a bookmark do we have? I want to make, I think maybe 2 inches across would be about there. That's about pretty good, I think. So let's go, this might not mark it very good. We'll go 2 across there. Now how far down do we want to go? Maybe about 4 inches. Is that big enough? No, let's go. Let's go. Let's see, we'll start drawing 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. That's 4 inches. Let's go 5. 2 by 5. Maybe 2 by 6. 2 by 6 brings it to about there. Okay. That's a good size, I think. Now I'm gonna do my 2 down here. So rough. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, that's a good size. I like that. I think that's going to be the perfect size for a bookmark. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut it out double layered. Where's my fabric scissors? Way over here. And I think I'm gonna just show you like you're just gonna be along with me for the whole thing. I'm not gonna stop the camera, do any, it's just gonna be what it is. I'm just gonna quick cut this because it's really hard to work with such a big piece. Okay, get rid of that. Hopefully that back one is as big as the front one. Now this might be pretty rough. Oh, it's not going to cut great. It's sliding around on me. Let's stick a pin in there. Maybe that was what I should have done at the beginning. Yeah, that's going to hold it while I cut it, I think. Yeah, I don't want to stop and start and do any editing. I just want you guys to be with me while I play, if that's okay. Okay, so now I'm looking at it and thinking that is the worst cutting job. So I think what I should do is pull out my ruler and my rotary cutter. Probably would have been a better idea. Let's see. I have this great ruler right here. It's just about the right size too. So our 2 isn't bad. Let's get that square. Okay, I'm gonna chop that off. Square it up proper. This one didn't cut very good there. Geez, felt. Here I'm thinking felt is easy to work with. Maybe not. There, that looks better. Okay. And then for our crossways, we wanted it about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So that'll be good. I'll just line it up with my bottom line. And this one, line it up with my bottom line and my side line. And it doesn't look like there's anything to take off there, just a little corner. Okay, doesn't that look better? Yes. Do the same to this guy. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, I tell you what, my eyes are not good. Slow stitching is a real challenge for me because I can't see. I need really a lot of light. I need it very magnified. So I did a lot of stitching by feel, if that makes sense. Poked myself an awful lot of times, but I do enjoy it. I love the way my flower garden turned out. So I think this is pretty square. I'm not seeing anything hanging over. Okay, so we can put away this. And there's our base that we can blanket stitch around. I think I'll do that at the end. Just going to work on the top for now. So our paper has our little kitty. I think she's going to fit on there. So let's cut her out and see. Whoa. Now you want your shapes, your flowers, or whatever they are. You want something that's, if you're a beginner like me, something easy to cut out. It's going to be hard enough cutting it out on the paper, but then when you have to cut around it on the felt, like this tail might be tricky. So we'll see. We might have to completely change our mind about this pattern. The flowers weren't too bad. And it has to be shapes that you can stitch around. Nothing so small you can't get a stitch in there, because that's what's going to hold it onto your background, right? So this is going to be like the silhouette of a cat. We're not going to add face details, anything like that. I don't want to do that. Not yet. I'm still too new to this stitching stuff. But I'm sure my skills will grow. Oh, she does fit on there. Oh, she's cute. Should we give it a try? I'm going to zoom you in a little. There, let's try. Okay, so I think I want a black cat. I'm just going to grab this. I have a chunk of black here. Just going to cut this end off so I'm not working with such a big piece. And I'm going to pin her on. And I'm going to try really hard to cut around that. So the only fabric scissors I have is this big pair, which might be a challenge. Wish I had smaller fabric scissors. I could try my paper ones. I think I will when I get down to the more smaller bits here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it might work. Oh, they're dull. Oh, that's my big challenge in my craft cave, is most of my scissors are dull. See if I can snake around that tail a little bit. Okay. We might have to sculpt it a bit once we get it off the cloth. Now, maybe I'll go back to this can get up around that body. I don't know. Let's see. How did it work? Oh, not bad. Oh, that's cute. It reminds me of my speck. Okay, so I got to do a little sculpting because the tail's a little wonky. So when I say sculpting, I just mean shaping, like a little, giving it a little trim. Tricky, tricky. And of course, once it's stitched, it's going to look different too. Okay. Let's see. This part's a little bit rough. That looks pretty good. Just a spot down in there I want to smooth out. Let's see if I can get in there. Oh, I'm blind as a bat. Well, that's pretty good. Let's see a little edge there. I want to soften. That's pretty good. Oops. Sticky. Now, I want to make sure I'm leaving space for my blanket stitching. Okay, that's okay. What do you guys think of that? I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think that looks pretty good. Kind of plain Jane. What else could we put on there? I don't know. I'm gonna start with that for now. I'm gonna pop that down. And I think I might use a white thread. So I got this bag of floss from the thrift store. Thrift stores are my main shopping place. I could use the cream. There's cream. There's this beige. Might be a little softer than the white. Yeah, maybe I think I'm going to use that one. Just going to pull out a big, long piece of it, if I can, without pulling it right out of the. I've hit a spot, so I'm just going to clip it there. And then I'm going to separate it into one strand, if I can. My little fat fingers. There it goes. And I find if I can pull down the center, I should be able to just pull that fella right out of there. There we go. And I had a needle. Oh, here it is. Blind as a bat. Okay, I'm just gonna try and thread my needle. Let's see. There we go. Have to hold it right up to my eyeball. Okay. Now I'm just gonna tie a knot. Bring my two ends together, tie a knot. I'm going to double that knot to make sure my needle doesn't doesn't pull through. Okay, and I'm gonna cut my tip off. Now the nice thing about doubling it, the 2 layers, is that you can do all your stitching on this one, and your stitches will be hidden. The underneath part will be hidden, because I think I'm gonna start on the most solid side. And I think I'll start like just in there somewhere. Oops, come back. And I hope I'm on camera. Maybe I should zoom in a bit more. I'm trying to do this sitting down. I hurt my knee the other night actually. And how am I doing this? I just want to go. How am I doing this? Do I want to just do a little whip stitch around there? I think so. Yeah, I don't know my stitches. I'm new to this stitching stuff. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure there's proper ways to do things, and I'm probably not doing it, but we're doing it my way. This is my way. So anyways, I hurt my knee the other night in bed. It was awful. I think what happened is I partially dislocated my kneecap. So that hurt like a dickens, I can tell you. And I woke up from a deep sleep in agony with my knee, and I just started yelling at my husband, "Help me, help me, help me, my knee." And so it's pitch black in our bedroom. He's trying to, he's dead asleep too. And then he jumps up, he's trying to help me. I'm like, "Don't touch me, help me, don't touch me, don't touch me," because it hurt so bad. And our cats were freaking out. Oh, okay, my stitches are not well spaced. I gotta pay attention here. Anyways, I wonder if I should come up this way and go down. Maybe that makes more sense. Yeah, it wasn't good. So I've had a very sore knee. So can you see that? I'm just taking little tiny, tiny stitches. And as I said, I'm blind as a bat, so I'm kind of feeling with my finger where to poke in, where to pull out, where to go down. And I just hope I'm catching enough to, oh, that's gonna be cute. Catch enough to keep it secure. Yeah, that's gonna be so sweet. So anyways, while I'm stitching, I thought we'd just chat a bit. If you're new to my channel, I want to say hello, welcome, glad you found us. This channel is mostly just for my own creativity. I've been filming for, is it almost a year? Might be almost 2 years. I'd have to go back and look. And it's very unprofessional, very basic. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I have quite a few videos. I try to do 1 or 2 a week when I can. It's just whenever I can, whenever the mood strikes me. And yeah, it's just me farting around in my craft room having fun. So I bring you along just to, you know, see what I'm doing, what I'm working on. I let you in a little bit into what life is like in northern Alberta, Canada. Whoa, these stitches are rough. That's okay. That's the thing about using a light colored thread. You see all the boo-boos. Now see, for me, if I was doing this just me, not filming, I'd have this right up by my nose practically. So I could see where I'm poking in and where, you know, where I'm coming out. I would do I'd be able to see better, but because I do have eye issues. It's so funny, me trying to be a crafter when I can hardly see what I'm doing, but I love it. You know, I just love crafting. I love making things. I like making things on the cheap. So I'm the type of person that goes to a craft sale or a craft show and goes, oh, I can make that. I can make that. I can make that. Very rarely ever buy anything at a craft sale because I think I can make it. Then I go buy all the supplies and come home, and it would have been way cheaper to have just bought the dang craft already made, but I try to do things on the cheap because I work in a thrift store, so I have a lot of access to things like, you know, the felt and the yarn or the thread or the paper, whatever craft I'm working on. I try anything and everything, really. I've done crochet, I've done junk journaling, painting a bit, not a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place. Oops. Oh boy, I left a big gap there. Let's go back into that one and try again. Is that about in the middle? I think so. Well, whatever. Oh boy. Oh, that little kitty, her stitches are getting bigger and wilder. I also, I am a perfectionist, but I'm trying to not be a perfectionist when it comes to my crafting because sometimes you just have to say, well, it is what it is. I could rip this all out, start again, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let it go. It's gonna be darn cute when it's finished and kind of primitive looking, I think. Now, how much can I do before I have to re-knot? Getting to the end here. Whoop, poke, where am I? It's hard working on a black background for this old broad. What else can I tell you? Let's see, my channel is all about just having fun and trying different crafts, and what you get is what you see. There's no fancy editing, no special effects. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Okay, I'm gonna have to knot that off because it is getting to be too short. Oops, that pulled a little more than I wanted it to. Gentle. Okay, I'm gonna just clip that. Let's see, how's it looking so far? Well, she's kind of cute. Could pull her tail in a little bit closer so we have more room to stitch there. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm trying to learn that mistakes are okay. Usually by the end of the project, any mistakes, they're pretty much hidden anyways. Nobody's gonna notice them unless you point them out. So just don't point them out. That's what I'm learning. I say a lot. That drives me crazy. I don't know how you feel about it. I wish I didn't, but I do. Gotta thread my needle. Gotta bring it right up to my eyeball. There it is. Let's see, what else can I tell you? One thing you won't see on this channel is my face. Not because I don't like my face. I just don't think it's necessary. I'd rather focus on the crafting and the chit-chat. I don't think you need to see my face for us to have a relationship. So I'd just rather not, you know? It's a comfort thing for me. I just rather not. So I'm not gonna. I don't like channels where they, you know, they say they're gonna do something, and then they sit and you see them talking for 10 minutes. That's not cool. I want to get down to the craft. So I won't waste your time by showing you my face, chit-chatting, talking things out. I mean, I'll talk things out, but you won't see me doing it with my face. What else? Oh, you will never see me begging you to subscribe or hit the like button, because I just, whatever. I'm not in this for the, how do I say it? It is really fun to get subscribers and have people comment and say they love your channel or they love your project that you're working on. That is super fun. It's so nice. It's a nice community out there of fellow crafters. Encouragement is always welcome. But I'm just, you know, my numbers are low and it doesn't bother me at all. I thought I might have 10 subscribers when I first started this channel, and I was like excited when I got 10. And even more excited when people I didn't know were subscribing. Like, of course you expect your mom and sister to subscribe, but my mom didn't because she's not tech savvy. Although she says she watches my videos. Hi, Mom. But, yeah, she doesn't ever like or subscribe. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me. If you like my channel, I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy to be here with you in the craft cave. And we can hang out together, just escape from the everyday. Like right now, I'm escaping the cleaning I need to be doing. I should be doing, but I'm just not feeling it. I'd rather be crafting. So not now. I'm crafting. That's where the name for my channel came from. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys about a couple new channels that I've discovered, and I love them. I love sharing other channels too. So if you know of any good crafting channels, let me know. I will definitely check them out. I love getting new inspiration. So I'm big into Pinterest, big into the other YouTubers that are crafting. That one is really far apart. Oh well. Let's see, am I even on camera? I hope so, yeah. This is why I think it's called slow stitch, because it's painfully slow. You must be bored to tears, but it is very relaxing too. So anyways, I was telling you about some of the other YouTubers I've discovered this week. One, I really, really enjoy her. I could just sit and watch her for hours, and I do. She's just so relaxing and calm. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go back because this one isn't quite showing enough. So I'm just going right back. Just gonna redo it. So the name of her channel is Marion's World, and she's British. And from what I can tell, she's a widower, and she started her channel because she loves crafting. She loves sharing crafting. She's a very good teacher. Uh-oh, hang on. Somebody's coming. Hi. What? Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Be careful.
Yeah. You have a phone down there?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, bye. It's just my husband telling me he's going to get water. So anyways, I think she basically started her channel, Marion's World, because she was a little lonely, missing her spouse, and crafting is what saved her from, just dissolving into her grief. And what a lovely lady, like just a lovely lady, beautiful soul. And her voice is very calm and soothing, and she does a lot of hand stitching, like everything's by hand. And yeah, I'd encourage you to check her out. I don't like watching live videos. I feel like mostly when it's a live video, the person is basically just sitting there saying hi to everybody. I don't know, how do you guys feel about it? But to me, it's annoying. But Marion did a New Year's Eve live video, and I did watch it because I was curious. I'm just like, okay, she's doing a New Year's Eve live video. What's that going to be like? Well, it was great. It was really good. So maybe that's the first video of hers I would recommend you watch, because, you get her background and everything, and oh, she's just such a sweetheart. Marion's World. So check out her New Year's Eve live video, because it's still there and you can watch it, and it's really good. She did a great job with it. She didn't waste time saying hello. Oh, hello, Martha. Oh, hi, Janice. Oh, yeah. Oh, me too. Oh, yeah. Like, you don't even know what they're talking about. So, yeah, no, she didn't do that. She did a great job. Okay, I gotta go back because I left a big gap there. Oh, this is rough. Whatever. I should have done a dog. Then I could say it's rough. Rough. Quite a few stitches in that tail. Oh, well. Don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. It's a bookmark. It's not going to be put in the Smithsonian, You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Marion does a lot of slow stitching. I gotta blow my nose. Excusez-moi. Because I'm not stopping the video, I'm not editing, you're gonna hear me sniffing and snorting and blowing. And drinking. I need to be hydrated. Okay, how are we doing? Is it looking okay? Yeah, it's coming along. Okay, we'll do a few more stitches. I'll have to stop and change my thread. Yeah, Marion, I like her. She's good. So then another one I started watching is a lady called Jeri Bellini. Now I think it's Jeri. Oops, can't even see that stitch. Let's go back. Jeri, and then Bellini is Bellinni, I think. I really should have written these down for you. Anyways, Jeri lives in the United States. She also she's an artist, like full-fledged artist. And fiber artist, I would call her. Okay, we're gonna knot that guy off. And if I get it so it's too short to knot, I just cut it there separate my threads, and then I just do like a shoelace tie, double knot, like that. I'm all self-taught, you know. I just do whatever works. My grandma was like that too. My grandma, she was great at just winging it. I'm kind of like her in that way. Stitches aren't perfect. She didn't care. I don't care either. Anyways, Jerry Bellini is the other YouTuber I want to recommend. And she's really great because her channel's all about crafting, of course, which is why I started watching her. But she crafts just to keep her brain active. You know, she's, I think, in her 60s. And she encourages her viewers to live gratefully and to age gratefully, not gracefully, gratefully. And so, you know, she has tips and wisdom about that. And she also loves crafting. So I'm learning things from her. You know, how to embrace the imperfections, how to embrace the challenge of growing older, not being able to do the things I used to do, like thread a needle without holding it up to my eyeball. But that's okay. That's just part of my life now. I forgot my other glasses. I have a second pair of glasses that I could be wearing right now that kind of focuses a little crisper on the small stuff, but I forgot them upstairs. And I'm not going back up. Stairs hurt my knee, so I'm just not doing it. Not gonna do it, like Dana Carvey says. Not gonna do it. Okay. Jerry Bellini. She's great. Love her. And then today, you guys, I found a channel. I just found it. As soon as I watched it, I hit like, hit subscribe, because, my God, the title of their channel alone was good enough for me to subscribe. And they are really fun. The channel's called Two Sisters Knitting and Talking Shit. Two Sisters Knitting and Talking Shit. I love that title. What a channel name. Two Sisters Knitting and Talking Shit. Oh my gosh. And I think they're in Atlanta, these two ladies. And yeah, they're just friends who get together and knit. And yeah, I guess they sit around and talk shit while they knit. So I'm all for that. Yes, ma'am. Sign me up. So I've only watched their very first video. They already have like 3,000 subscribers. One video, 3,000 subscribers. I don't know how you do that. It's interesting because one of my videos, like, I don't have any control over it. Like, it just, the YouTube does what they do. I don't know what they do. I'll usually get, maybe 10, 20 views. Takes a long time for my channel to get viewed or my video to get viewed. So it's very slow. It trickles in. You know, sometimes the views will work up to 30, 40, but it takes months. And then one time I made a video, like by the next day I had 4,000 views. I don't understand what happened to make that video get that much viewage. Is viewage a word? I don't know. Anyways, it's a mystery to me. I've never had that happen again. One video, it wasn't even a great video. It was like something I made really quick, Johnny on the spot. Didn't even last 10 minutes, I don't think. And yeah, friggin' 4,000 views in one day. It's crazy. My husband's like, your channel's exploding. We're gonna be rich. Yeah, no, we're not. Sorry, honey. Put down the car brochure. We're not going to be rich. Not because of this. Anyways, that was an anomaly. It was very exciting though. I was like, what? 4,000 views? What is going on? Yeah. Anyways, those are the 3 I have for you this week. 3 new YouTubers to me. Marion's World. I should write these down for you. Jerry Bellini. Oh, that didn't even... Huh. Just try that again. Jerry Bellini and 2 sisters knitting and talking shit. Let me know if you watch them and what you think of them. I always like to promote other YouTubers if I think they're worthwhile. You know, we got to help each other out here. We got to help each other out. Just do what you can to help out your buds, you know? Okay, so I foobarred that up. Now her tail looks funny there. I'm going to go back. See if I can correct it a little bit. Where's my darn needle coming out here? Oy. It's not easy being blind. Nope, that didn't really help. Maybe I can just kind of squish that little part in there. Yeah, that's better. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so this video I'll probably just finish off doing my little kitty here. I'm not gonna do the blanket stitch today. I feel like I don't wanna keep you here for 2 hours, but we can work on that tomorrow or the next day. Oh boy, geez, wish I had some consistency in my stitch placement here. Looks like a kindergartner did this. I'll say, yeah. I'll just say my little grandson made it for me. He's only 2. He could probably do a better job, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around, finish that off. And then let me know what you think we should add to it. Like, what goes with a kitty? What else could we do? We could just put random shapes. We could have a star. We could have or we could have the sun. We could have flowers, because I love kitties and I love flowers. I don't know. I'll think of something. I always do. So there you go. We had a little chit chat today. We talked about my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm happy to meet you. I hope you stick around. If you have any ideas of things you'd like to craft together, let me know. See if I can do it. I'll try anything. And what else? If you're not new and you've been here before, I'm just really glad you're still here. It's always good to make new friends. And so far, everybody's been super nice on my channel. Comments have been very nice. And yeah, it's just a good thing. It's just a happy place, my craft cave. So you're always welcome here. What else? Told you about some new YouTubers. Updated you on my knee. Have any of you ever dislocated your kneecap? It's freaking painful. Yes, I am gonna go to the doctor. I can't get in till February. That's an ongoing thing here. Getting in to see a doctor is always a challenge where I live. So I do have an appointment booked, but until then, I'm continuing to do my strengthening exercises, wearing my brace, and hoping and praying that my knee doesn't keep dislocating, because it hurts. It hurts like you wouldn't believe. Oh, and I've been icing it and resting it. That's why I had to escape from my housework. It's like, I don't want to do it. I don't like doing it. And now my knee hurts when I do it. So it's like, I'll just go to my craft room. This is my safe, happy space. And I can do whatever I want in here. My husband has no, well, how do you say it? He has no say about this room. It's out of his jurisdiction. He cannot come in here and tell me anything because this is off limits, beyond his territory. So I've got it decorated the way I want. The cave is decorated the way I want. And I just have everything in here I love. So I'm going to give you a tour soon. I've been working on it. I told you I couldn't do the tour until I finished the trim around my window, and I am working on it. So that is going to be coming up, a room tour, craft room tour. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I stick with the name? I used to call it my craft studio, the studio. And then I called it my craft room, my craft space. I don't know, but I kind of like the name Craft Cave. It makes me feel like I'm in the Bat Cave. Batman. This is where things happen. Mysterious things happen down here. Nobody really knows what's going on in the Craft Cave. Yeah. So I think I'm going to stick with that. I like it, the Craft Cave. Come down here and I just hide out, you know? Hide away from the world. You know, we all need a place to go when this old world starts getting you down. If people are just too much for you to bear. Is that how it goes? When this old world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to take. I go down my stairs. I used to say to my craft room, but now that's the craft cave. I go down, oh geez, I can't hit this. I go down my stairs to the craft cave, and all my troubles, I don't know, whatever. I can't finish my song because nothing rhymes with craft cave. Jeez Louise, what? Okay. I said I was never gonna break my thread and redo, but these last few stitches I have not, just not done a good job. I gotta take them out. I can't live with that. It's just a little too imperfect. There we go. That's the nice thing. You can just, if you want to, you can take it out and try again. If they're just not working, you just start again. Uh-oh. Unless it goes like that and you can't get your stitching out. Oh, here we go. Maybe this one. Let's see. Gentle. There we go. Yep, that's better. I might even bring it back one more because that was terrible. Just terrible. Okay. Did I make a knot in there? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's try that again. That was brutal. Now my thread's all pulled and funky. It's gonna be hard to thread. Let's see if I can do it. Ow! Oh, I just stabbed myself. Jeez. Sharp pin. I have a good sharp needle here. Oh, I got it. Okay, got it. Whew. Okay, let's see. Go about right there, I think. Uh-oh. What's happening? Something's happening. Uh-oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. I frayed off my... Oh, I didn't get it very good. It's not going to be an issue if I just cut that. Let's see. Do, 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 do. And people are just too much. Oh, yeah, for me to face. I go down the stairs to the craft cave, and all my troubles just disappear into space. My craft cave's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let me tell you now. Okay, no, I won't. Let's stop. Singing isn't my gift. Oh, what's going on here? I got like fuzz. Okay. I think I better knot this one off and rethread. This is not good now. It is frayed and funky, and yeah, it's just gonna cause me a nightmare. I'm just gonna go bye. Throw that piece out. This floss could be 80 years old for all I know. I bought it at the thrift store, so maybe it isn't good anymore. It's very persnickety. Okay, this video has been long enough, I think. What do you think? I'm trying to thread my needle. Sorry, have to hold it where? Right up to my eyeball. There we go. Got it. Okay. Get my two ends together. Get it together. Come on. Oh, this thread is horrible. Yeah, it's not me. It's the thread. I'm pretty sure. Usually I'm... you guys, I used to be a really good crafter. I mean, I could do just about anything. And I've always been very creative, crafty, almost artistic, I would say. Depends what you call art. But now that my eyes have gone to crap, it's like a struggle. It's like a real struggle. Wow, did my stitches ever go wild there? There's going to be people out there who are going to look at this and say, this is just, wow. Why on earth would I watch this lady? She's terrible at this. But that's not the point. I'm not teaching you how to do it. We're just hanging out, right? We're just hanging out, having fun together. This is how blind people craft. We go by feel, we do our best, and yeah, that's what it is. I'm embracing my weaknesses. A little eyesight issue isn't going to stop me from crafting. I love it too much. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. I just wish you could lose weight crafting. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I haven't figured out how to work the treadmill or the exercise bike and craft at the same time. I haven't figured that out. But when I do, I will share that with you. That secret. Okay, we're getting up to the top of her little face. I love her ears. I'm worried that I'm gonna mess up her ears when I get there. She just looks like my cat with his little cocked ears. Yeah, that's so cute. And this is my first time doing a cat, so I'm gonna get better at it as I go, for sure. The more you do it, the better you get. Look, my last few stitches have been pretty good. That's another thing about Marion. On Marion's World, she's very encouraging. So I do hope you'll check her out. Wonder what she would do here. I don't know. I guess I gotta keep going. Just keep on going. Starting to get hungry. Gonna have to go make some lunch. My stomach's grumbling. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Or his little ear. It's just too small to get in there. Kind of pulled it out of position. Maybe I'll just do that. Just a little stitch right through the ear. This ear's a little bigger, so maybe it'll work better. Still cute. Looks like he's looking up off that way at something. His tail's up, so that means he's happy. I think I'm just gonna put one little stitch right there. Keep that little ear shape there. Maybe one more right there. There, yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. Okay, we're almost done. Almost gone all the way around our little kitty. And one more stitch and we're right back where we started. That's a pretty big stitch there. Oh yeah, that was a big stitch. I don't like that one. I'm gonna take that out. Take that last stitch right on out of there. It's too big. Looks ridiculous. I think I'll just knot it off. It's good just like that. Yeah, okay. Gonna knot it off. And then we'll think about what else to add to it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. What would you put on here to go with the little black kitty? Is he looking out a window? Is he looking up at a bird? What is he doing? His back is to us. What's he doing? You tell me. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna stop there for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the cat cave, no, not the cat cave, the craft cave again soon. Bye for now.